we have a hush, please? Oh, that's your one, isn't it?
This is our media presentation.
I'll get your number.
This is our media presentation.
Okay, you ready? Sorry. Right. Charlie, does it
Gary.
Okay.
Walking around the place.
Research and development. First, each person in our group chose a different song that we thought nobody really would have heard of. And we did a presentation on it. And then we picked one of them to use. Actually, we didn't pick one of them. We picked a completely different one. But we used Josh's song because it's Kings of Leon. Anyway.
Yeah, and we watched current music videos and then music videos that made my previous students to get inspiration, see how they went about it and different ideas, kept contemporary with current music videos.
Yeah, we also had to try and find a song that was a good length for me. We wanted something that was reasonably long, but nothing that was like dragged out over a long period of time, because we didn't want anything like people just be sitting there getting bored watching the same sort of thing. So we chose something that was about 3 minutes long, our song, isn't it?
Yeah.
We thought it was a good length because with the amount of time we could get some really good shots in, and we can edit it down, like get it cut to the beat.
Yeah, we also researched lots of Western films that look like iconic shots we could implement into our own video. And yeah, we found things like pans down and close-ups, things finding like where we did a slide down the bar, shots like that we found it.
Conventions. After researching the conventions of different music videos, we applied them to our own music video. Our music video follows the beat or the tempo of the song, so like when we're walking, it sort of goes with the beat of the song.
Dancing in it. It's not very dancey, but there's still some dancing in it.
Like when me and Josh are swaying our head like that.
There's some head swaying. And we did have a sequence that actually make it into the video that was dancing across the screen.
We've got conventional shots, like for the Western genre, like the close-up of the eyes and the track going along the beat. And obviously the sliding the glass along the bar, which is quite typical of a Western film. Okay, we've got jump cutting as well, which is typical of a convention. We've got jump cutting from the narrative of the music video, and it cuts to a person singing, maybe, or lip syncing. And then to an instrument like when they play the bongos or the bone. And the style of our video matches the genre. But our video is kind of indie-ish, and we've got the instruments in there as well. Other conventions are narrative and performance, and we decided to do both of them to make it more interesting. And obviously our music video is about 3 minutes long, so we didn't want it to be too long because we didn't want it to get boring. Yeah.
We reject some conventions though, where we don't actually have a fixed story that's fairly playful and pastiche of Western parodies and postmodernism.
Yeah, we also reverse the gender roles, because in Western normally the cowboys are just the men and the women are usually just working, not actually part of the main story, whereas Ashlyn and Chloe were actually the masculine roles in our film. Or music video more,
The influences we took on our video is a film called Fistful of Dollars, and basically at the start of our film we have our green screen shots. They did that, but they did that in 1963. They probably did it a lot better than we did. So we used that as inspiration and had a good colour scheme, and it just looked really pretty cool. We thought it would work in our video.
We just used part of is it Kesha? That's a stupid name. But in one of the end scenes of this music video, there's a paint scene fight with all the colours are being thrown around. We used it as influence because we wanted to do use slow-mo and everything in the final shots. But the only thing is the lighting and the quality of the camera. When we actually tried doing the slow-mo, it came out terrible. It looked really blurry and horrible. So what we did, we just make sure we got close-ups of everything. We got close-ups of the people being thrown, other things being thrown as well. So we just used them clips and tried to make it as best we could.
We took some inspiration from Arctic Monkeys' Fluorescent Adolescent video, which is clowns versus men, whereas this is cowgirls versus Indians.
And obviously we got inspiration from Western films, because our music video is Western. Yeah.
Yeah, right. The costumes we did. We tried to make it really obvious that we were clearly Indians, but we also wanted to put like sort of like a modern day like look to it. So like obviously I've still got my watch on and everything, like the bracelets and everything, but they sort of like fit in the red Indian look. The t-shirts, these were made using just plain white t-shirts from Primark, and then used tea and coffee just to stain them. They smell horrible, but it gives the right effect. And the patterns, that was just a bit of acrylic paint, just dabbed on just to give the effect, and that's literally just string, so like glue gunned onto them.
And we also used toy bows and arrows just to conform the Western genre to make sure you could basically tell we was Indians, otherwise we would be a bit like weirdo kids walking around. And we also made obviously the toy ones makes it a bit more light-hearted and playful.
We used toy guns to conform to the Western genre, and it helps to enforce the light-heartedness of our video and to show that it shouldn't really be taken too seriously.
We also dressed up in cowgirl clothing, jeans, check shirts and hats, and cowboy boots, but again Chloe's kept it more modern with her scarf, and my shirt is Christmas.
And then, yeah, we wore jeans as well to reflect the song title, which is Take a Jean Girl.
So we will take the jeans.
Yeah, or just jeans. In our music video, we've got Aisling smoking. So we thought, we should research the laws about smoking in music videos. So we did, but we found out there wasn't actually many laws.
And we also have to be careful of using smoking in a video, as our target audience is probably teenagers. So we thought it might be like false advertisement towards young people smoking. They might think, oh, they're smoking in the video, it must be cool to do it as well.
But really, we only did it because Western people smoke cigars and stuff. I think they smoke cigars, didn't they? Yeah, they did.
And technology we used iMovie, but we wasn't really too keen on using it just because it's pretty basic. And luckily, 3 of us went to a course in the summer, which let us learn the basics of Final Cut. So we tried to experiment those in Final Cut using YouTube tutorials and stuff, and that's how we did most of our green screen stuff. We also used a camera from home, which luckily works well. And
HD camera. Initially, we got overexcited about Aisling buying her own cameras at Panasonic. Next slide.
Yeah.
Cut that out. For the Photoshop, we used that to create all the ancillary tasks. I mean, we took photos when we was on the day, like on the filming locations as well. Social networking sites and phones and mobile phones was used to keep in contact with each other, make sure we could arrange the dates, be in contact with each other, make sure everyone was on time.
And then I also used Adobe After Effects to try out a super slow-mo effect with a paint at the end, but as we said before, it came out really blurry and horrible, so we didn't use it.
Yeah, initially we began using the camera that my parents bought, which was a Hitachi one, but it was only compatible with Windows, which was troublesome for us because we were using Macs. So, and then we decided to, well, Josh decided to whack out the flip camera.
To whack out. And luckily, this is actually one of the only problems we actually encountered during our whole filming process.
Right, the positives. When we were filming, we didn't actually have any problems like trying to organise it, even though we all starred in it. I mean, like usually we thought that we'd have problems like 2 people trying to film, or someone couldn't turn up. But it was actually all right. There was never a day that we couldn't actually film, with just because all of us were there, like available on the day. Also, with Chloe's brother working in the pub turnpike up in Welling, we was able